Have you ever felt like your body's slowing down in ways you didn't expect? Maybe you're still active, eating okay, trying to stay healthy, but something feels off. The energy isn't quite there. You're not waking up the same way you used to. And I don't just mean feeling stiff in the back. I mean that other kind of stiffness that makes you feel truly alive, confident, and manly. Let me be straight with you. This is one of the most common complaints I hear from men over 60. And yet, no one really talks about it. We joke, we shrug it off, but deep down, most guys wonder, is this just aging? Or is there something I can actually do about it? Well, I've got news for you. As a men's health expert, I've spent years studying this, and recently, I came across something that honestly shocked me. I discovered 5 common natural foods you can find in just about any grocery store, that can boost erections naturally. And the results? Let's just say, I wouldn't be sharing this if it didn't work. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 powerful foods that can boost blood flow, improve testosterone levels, and support strong, lasting erections naturally. The science behind each food and why it works for men over 60. And how you can start using these foods in simple ways. No diets, no crazy plans. Just small tweaks to your meals that could make a huge difference in the bedroom. So if you're someone who wants to feel more alive, more energized, and more confident, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're interested in natural, practical men's health advice. It really helps support the channel and keeps this kind of content coming. Oh, and stay with me until the end of this video. I've got a special bonus I'm giving away. Something small, but powerful, that you can download and start using today to kickstart your progress. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. All right, now that we're all set, let's get into the first food. Let's start with one that might sound simple, but has serious power when it comes to blood flow and performance. Beets. I know. Beets aren't exactly the most exciting thing on your plate. They've got that earthy flavor, they stain your hands, and let's be honest, most of us probably haven't eaten one since our school days. But listen, if there's one natural food that can make a big difference for men over 60, it's this one right here. Beets are loaded with natural nitrates, and your body turns those into something called nitric oxide. That's the stuff that helps open up your blood vessels and get your blood flowing better. And when blood flows better, everything works better. Your heart, your brain, and yes, your performance in the bedroom too. Now, this isn't some old wives' tale. There's actual research behind it. Studies have shown that beet juice can improve blood pressure, boost stamina, and support firmer, longer-lasting erections. But here's the thing. It's not just about knowing beets are good for you. It's about using them the right way so you can actually feel the benefits. So how do you do that? You've got a few options. One of the easiest ways is to drink a small glass of beet juice, about half a cup to 1 cup, maybe in the morning or about an hour or 2 before any kind of physical activity. That could be a workout or something a little more fun. If you're not into juicing, no worries. You can roast them in the oven, slice them into a salad, or even blend them into a smoothie. A little orange or banana goes a long way in masking that earthy taste. And if you're the kind of guy who likes convenience, there's beetroot powder out there too. Just mix a spoonful with water, and boom, you're good to go. Now, I do have to say this, beets aren't for everyone. If you already have low blood pressure, or if you've had kidney stones before, you might want to be a bit cautious and talk to your doctor first. And don't freak out if you go to the bathroom and things look a little pink or red. That's totally normal after eating beets. It's called bacteria, and it's harmless. The key here is consistency. Don't just eat beets once and expect magic. Try to add them to your routine 3 to 5 times a week. Make it a habit. The results build over time. You'll start to feel a little more energized, a little more confident, and maybe, just maybe, like your younger self again. Trust me, your body knows what to do. Sometimes it just needs the right fuel. And beets, they're some of the best fuel you can give it. All right, let's shift gears a little. This next one is something most of us have loved since we were kids, especially on a hot summer day. And believe it or not, it can do more for you now than it ever did back then. I'm talking about watermelon. Yep, the big, juicy, red kind that's sweet, refreshing, and drips down your chin when you take a bite. But here's the thing most people don't know. Watermelon isn't just a tasty snack, it's also packed with an amino acid called citrulline. And citrulline? That's the stuff that quietly goes to work inside your body, helping your blood vessels relax and open up, which means more blood flow where you need it, when you need it. Some scientists have even nicknamed watermelon nature's Viagra. And while that sounds like a bold claim, it's actually backed up by some solid research. Unlike those little pills, though, watermelon doesn't come with side effects or warnings in fine print. It comes with hydration, fiber, natural sugars, and a load of goodness your body can use right away. Now, the cool part is, the benefits aren't just about what happens under the sheets. When your circulation improves, everything works better. You think more clearly, you move more easily, you feel more awake, and yeah, that confidence, it starts coming back. All that, just from adding a few slices of fruit into your day. And let's be honest, eating watermelon isn't exactly a chore. The best time to enjoy it? Afternoon's a great window. Maybe as a light snack before dinner, or after a walk. Even better if you chill it in the fridge. It's like a little treat that's actually helping your body do what it's meant to do. Just a heads up, though, moderation still matters. Watermelon's full of natural sugar, so don't go eating half a melon in one go, especially if you've got issues with blood sugar or diabetes. A cup or two of diced watermelon, maybe once a day. So yeah, next time you pass by a watermelon at the store, don't just think summer snack. Think of it as a simple, natural way to feel more like yourself again. It's sweet, it's hydrating, and it just might give your evenings a little more spark than you expected. All right, now let's take a minute to talk about a food that's often overlooked, but honestly, it can do wonders for men in their 60s and beyond. I'm talking about spinach. Yeah, I know, not exactly exciting. For a lot of us, it brings back memories of being told to eat our greens when we were kids. Most of the time, we just pushed it around the plate. But now, spinach deserves a second look, especially at this age. Here's why. Spinach is packed with magnesium and folate, two nutrients that play a big role in keeping your body running smoothly. Magnesium helps reduce inflammation and keeps your blood vessels relaxed, which means better circulation. Folate, on the other hand, supports healthy blood flow and also helps with testosterone balance, which naturally drops as we age. And when blood flow and hormones are working together, your body and your performance just works better. What makes spinach even more impressive is that it's also high in natural nitrates, just like beets. These nitrates help your body produce nitric oxide, which improves blood flow. And better blood flow means stronger, more reliable erections, plain and simple. But the benefits go beyond the bedroom. It's also good for your heart, your brain, and your energy levels. So how do you eat it? And how much do you need? Well, you don't need a whole bowl of spinach to get the benefits. One small handful a day is plenty, about half a cup of cooked spinach or a full cup if it's raw. You can toss it into an omelet in the morning, stir it into soup at lunch, or blend it into a smoothie if you're not a fan of the taste. Want a quick fix? Just saute it for a couple minutes with olive oil and a little garlic. Tastes great and goes down easy. Now, some older adults find that raw spinach can be hard to digest or gives them gas. If that's you, just steam it lightly or cook it down. It's gentler on the stomach and still gives you all the good stuff. And if cooking feels like too much work, don't worry. You can buy frozen spinach. It's already washed, chopped, and ready to go. Just heat up a scoop and add it to whatever you're eating. But a quick word of caution. If you're on blood thinners like warfarin, talk to your doctor before eating spinach regularly. It's high in vitamin K, which can interfere with those medications. Most people can enjoy it without any problems, but it's always better to check if you're unsure. So to sum it up, spinach might not be flashy, but it's one of the easiest and most powerful foods you can add to your routine. A small amount each day can help improve circulation, support testosterone, and give your body the nutrients it needs to stay strong, steady, and confident. And hey, when your body feels better, everything feels better. All right, now let's talk about something that might already be hiding in your kitchen cabinet. And no, I'm not joking, dark chocolate. Yup, chocolate. But I'm not talking about candy bars loaded with sugar and caramel. I mean the real deal, dark chocolate that's at least 70% cocoa or higher. It's rich, slightly bitter, and honestly, kind of classy. And here's the part that might surprise you. Dark chocolate can actually help improve blood flow, thanks to something inside it called flavonoids. Flavonoids are natural plant compounds that help relax and open up your blood vessels. And when your blood vessels relax, guess what? More blood flows to where it needs to go. That means better circulation for your heart, your brain, and yes, your manhood too. In fact, there was a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition that found men who regularly ate dark chocolate had better heart health and improved blood circulation. And if the blood's flowing better, especially downstairs, that means firmer, stronger, more reliable performance. Now here's the best part. This isn't some weird vegetable you have to force yourself to eat. This is chocolate we're talking about. Having a square or two of high-quality dark chocolate after dinner. That's not a chore. That's a treat. It feels indulgent, but it's actually doing your body a favor. And hey, if it also helps boost your confidence in the bedroom, I'd call that a win-win. But let me give you a little tip. Don't overdo it. Just like with anything good, too much can backfire. Aim for about 1 to 2 small squares a day, not the whole bar. And read the label. You want dark chocolate that's low in added sugar, with a cocoa percentage of 70% or more. The higher the percentage, the more flavonoids, and the better the benefits. If you're someone who watches your blood sugar, or if you've got diabetes, definitely keep an eye on portion size. A tiny piece goes a long way, and you can even pair it with a handful of nuts or a cup of tea to slow the sugar absorption and make it feel like a full experience. And one more thing, milk chocolate doesn't count. Sorry, but it just doesn't have the same benefits. It's loaded with sugar, low in cocoa, and won't do much for your blood vessels. Stick with the real dark stuff, the kind that might take a little getting used to, but grows on you over time. So, if you've been looking for a small, simple change that feels like a reward instead of a restriction, this one's a no-brainer. Dark chocolate is a little luxury you can enjoy daily, one that supports your health, your heart, and yes, your drive. All right, now, ready for a bit of a wild card? This next one's probably not what you'd expect, but it packs way more power than most guys give it credit for when it comes to boosting natural male vitality. Believe it or not, I'm talking about pistachios. Yep, those little green nuts you might snack on while watching the game, or grab a handful of without thinking. Turns out, they're doing a lot more than just keeping your hands busy. Pistachios are rich in something called arginine, which is an amino acid that helps your body make nitric oxide. And by now, you know what that means: better blood flow, healthier arteries, and yes, better performance where it counts. But it doesn't stop there. Pistachios are full of good fats, the kind that supports your heart, plus antioxidants that help protect your blood vessels and keep everything running smoothly. They also have plant sterols, which are known to help lower cholesterol. So you're not just helping your love life, you're helping your overall health too. Now here's where it gets really interesting. A study, and this was published in the International Journal of Impotence Research, so this is no internet rumor, found that men who ate just 1 handful of pistachios a day for 3 weeks had noticeable improvements in erection strength, satisfaction, and overall performance. And get this, they didn't change anything else in their routine. No new workouts, no new diets, no pills, just a handful of pistachios every day. And the best part, they taste great. You don't have to force them down like a supplement. You can throw a small handful into your morning yogurt, snack on them in the afternoon, or even toss them into a salad for a little crunch. They're satisfying, easy, and something you'll actually look forward to eating. That said, there's one small catch. Go easy on the salted ones. Too much sodium can raise your blood pressure and kind of work against the very thing we're trying to improve here. If you can, go for unsalted or lightly salted pistachios. Or even better, buy them raw and roast them yourself at home with a pinch of sea salt and olive oil. Super simple and way healthier. As for how much to eat, about 30 grams a day, which is around a small handful, is all you need. That's roughly 40 to 50 pistachios, depending on the size. Not the whole bag, just enough to give your body what it needs without overdoing the calories. Also, if you've got nut allergies, obviously pistachios are off the table. And if you're managing your weight or blood sugar, just keep an eye on portions. Even though they're healthy, they're still calorie dense. But in general, for most older men, Pistachios are one of the simplest and most enjoyable foods you can add to your routine. And here's the real takeaway. This isn't about going on a diet. It's not about overhauling your entire life. It's about small, consistent upgrades like adding in spinach, a square of dark chocolate, or a handful of pistachios. Little choices that feed your body the fuel it wants to thrive. Because let's be honest, this isn't just about getting it up. It's about getting your life back. Feeling more energized. Sleeping better. Laughing more. Reconnecting with your partner. Standing up straighter. Looking in the mirror and actually liking what you see. That kind of confidence? It changes everything. And it's not gone. It's just been waiting for the right tools to come along. So far, we've covered 4 powerful foods that each bring something unique to the table. From boosting nitric oxide to supporting hormone levels and improving blood flow. But we're not done yet. There's still one final food I want to share with you. And it's probably the most surprising of them all. Most people would never connect it to male performance. But once you hear what it does for your circulation and energy, you'll understand exactly why it belongs on this list. Let's keep going, because this next one might just surprise you. And hey, it might even become your new favorite. We're talking about pomegranates. Yep, that deep red fruit with the little seeds inside. You've probably seen the juice at the store or maybe had it once or twice, but what most people don't realize is just how powerful this stuff really is, especially for circulation and performance. Now picture this. You're sipping a small glass of pomegranate juice. Tastes sweet, feels refreshing, and while you're enjoying it, something good is happening under the hood. See, pomegranate is loaded with something called polyphenol. Those are powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation and protect your blood vessels. That means better blood flow, less stiffness in your arteries, and more oxygen going to the parts of your body that need it most, including down there. And science backs it up. In one small study, men who drank pomegranate juice every day for a month reported stronger, more satisfying erections. And get this, they didn't take any pills or do anything fancy. Just a glass a day. Now I know what you might be thinking. Juice? Doesn't that have a lot of sugar? And yeah, that's a fair question. Pomegranate juice does have natural sugar, but don't worry. There are simple ways to enjoy it without overdoing it. One easy trick. Mix half pomegranate juice with half sparkling water. It cuts the sugar, adds a little fizz, and still tastes great. Or, you can pour a splash into a smoothie, especially one with spinach, banana, or a spoon of plain yogurt. It's delicious, refreshing, and your body will love it. If you're watching your blood sugar, just stick to about 4 to 6 ounces a day. That's around half a cup, not a full tall glass. That small amount is still packed with antioxidants and gives you all the health benefits without the sugar spike. And make sure it's 100% pomegranate juice, not one of those fruit cocktail blends that are loaded with extra sugar and barely any real fruit. And here's a bonus. It's not just about performance. Pomegranate helps with heart health, memory, and prostate health too. It's like nature's little multitasker, and all it takes is a few sips a day. If you're taking blood thinners or managing diabetes, just give your doctor a quick heads up before making it a daily habit. For most older men, though, pomegranate juice is a safe, simple, and effective way to support circulation, energy, and vitality. So there you have it, the full lineup. Beets to kickstart nitric oxide, watermelon for that citrulline boost, spinach for folate and magnesium, dark chocolate for flavonoids, pistachios for arginine, and pomegranate to round it all out with antioxidant power. And look, this isn't about chasing quick fixes or giving up the foods you love. It's about adding in a few natural power foods each day, little by little, until you start to feel that shift in your energy, your sleep, your focus, and yes, your confidence. A handful of spinach with breakfast, a few pistachios in the afternoon, a square of dark chocolate after dinner, a few sips of beet or pomegranate juice. These are small, doable changes. Nothing extreme. Nothing complicated. Just real food working with your body, not against it. And trust me, that's where real progress happens. Not overnight, but over time. And once you feel it, it's hard to go back. Now, before we wrap up, I promised you a bonus. Head to the description right now and download my free Men's Health Grocery Guide. It's a one-page PDF that lists these foods, creative ways to prepare them, and easy snack ideas you can start using today. No fluff, no filler, just real, actionable tips to help you feel stronger, more confident, and more passionate in your life after 60. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods are you most excited to try? Or do you have a favorite recipe that already includes one of these superstar ingredients? Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could help other guys just like you. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I upload new natural men's health tips every week, designed especially for the over 60 crowd who refuse to let age define them. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Remember, age is just a number. Your body is capable of amazing things, and with the right support, like the natural power found in these 5 foods, you can keep performing, feeling, and living at your best. Here's to taking charge of your health, reigniting your confidence, and celebrating every moment with vigor and vitality. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stronger, healthier, and ready to live life fully at any age.